do 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 do. Okay. Okay. Do. That said, notebooks, take him on out. Right now. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be working on the elimination method. Learning target. Zoom out a little bit. Learning target is basically the elimination method. How to use the elimination method to solve a system of equations. Okay? That's what we'll be talking about today. Now, when we talk about elimination, what we're really thinking about is like trying to get a zero. Okay, so the elimination method is a means to try to get a zero from given a specific number. So let's say that we have, I don't know, a 4. Okay, if we have a 4, what can we add to 4 in order to get a 0? So we want to add something to 4 to get a 0. Well, by now maybe you've realized that if you had a negative 4, 4 minus or plus negative 4 will in fact equal 0. Well, what if we had a 5? In fact, a negative 5. What do we have to add to 5 in order to get a 0? Yeah. We would actually have to just add 5. Okay? So if we're all the way down at negative 5, if we add 5 more, we come back to 0. Or if we are up at 4, if we subtract 4, we're down at 0. So in order to get a 0, we need two things. One, we need to have something that's the same magnitude. Same magnitude, and 2, opposite in sign. Alright, and this goes for just about anything. So even if we have like a variable, let's say 7y. Well, if I have a negative 7y, notice that they are the same magnitudes, quantity of 7, but they're they have opposite signs. So when I combine them, I get 0. So that's what it's talking about when we say elimination. Alright, with that said, let's look at a couple of examples. Okay, example 1. For example 1, we have 8x minus 10y is equal to negative 24. That's the top equation. The bottom equation is negative 8x plus 7y is equal to 12. Notice that the x's are of the same magnitude but of opposite sign. So that means we want to either eliminate the x's or the y's. Unfortunately, the y's don't have this. They have opposite sign, which is good, but they do not have the same magnitude. One is 10, and the other one. So notice that one is 10, and the other one is 7. So that's not going to really help. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So let's draw a line. Just combine them. 8x minus, or added to a negative 8x. That one, these two cancel. Negative 10y, positive 7y is negative 3y. And then we have negative 24 plus 12, negative 12. We want to get y by itself as always, so let's divide our negative 3 on both sides. Y is equal to 4. Okay. Well, just like always, we found one variable. We now would like to find the other variable. We could either choose the top equation or bottom equation. I'm just choosing the top because, I don't know, 4 times 10 is fairly quick to get. I mean, 4 times 7 is 28, but, you know, some people, especially when they're rushing on a test or something like that, 4 times 10 is a little quicker. We'll do the bottom equation next. 10 parenthesis is equal to negative 24. Okay. Now, I want to plug in 4. So let's do that. Plug in 4. Carry out the multiplication, so we still have 8x, but then negative 10 times 4 is negative 40. Is equal to negative 24. Get x by itself, so we gotta add 40 to both sides, add 40 to both sides. 40's cancel. We have 8x is equal to 16. Almost there. Gotta get rid of that 8. Divide both sides by 8. X is equal to 2. Alright. So we have a solution. The solution is x, y, which is going to be 2, 4. This is the point where the two lines intersect. So since there is an actual value, 2, 4, that means these lines do intersect. So there's a solution. All right. Let's try the next one. Okay, we have 10 and 5. Those are not the same magnitude, but they're an opposite sign. But then we also have negative 2, positive 2. Ooh, negative 2x, positive 2x, those are good. So again, we're dealing with the x's, they cancel. Now we have negative 5y is equal to 5. Divide both sides by negative 5. Y is equal to negative 1. Alright, notice over here, we already plugged it in the top equation. Let's just plug it in the bottom equation, see what happens. It works out either way. So we plug in, and we have 2x plus 5 something is equal to 5. Well, that's something we just found. It's negative 1. So we have 2x minus 5 equals 5. Add 5 to both sides. Add 5 to both sides. 2x is equal to 10. Divide both sides by 2. We're going to find, lo and behold, that x is equal to 5. So our solution, x, y, it's going to be 5, negative 1. Okay, let's try something a little harder. Example 3. Now, notice that the x's are not the same this time. This is 3, this is 5. They're opposite sign, but that's not really going to help us. So we have -5, +3, But over here, these guys have the same magnitude, but unfortunately they do not have opposite signs. Well, we could always remedy that by multiplying one of these equations by -1. Now, if I can, I enjoy multiplying the denominator, or the one in the bottom. Sorry, so I enjoy multiplying the bottom equation. Top equation, nothing changed. It's still the same. We have 3x plus y is equal to 21. And then the bottom equation, negative times a negative is positive, so -1 times -5x is positive 5x. -1 times positive y is negative y. And then -1 times -1 times -27 is positive 27. Okay. These equations we can combine and eliminate something, in particular the y. Let's do that. Y's cancel out. We have 8x, 21, 27. Add those together, we're going to get 8 and 4. Divide both sides by 8. X is equal to 6. Alright, now here comes the tough part. We got to take this and plug it into one of the these equations. I'm going to plug it in a top equation. So plug in. So we have 3x plus y is equal to 21. So that's 3 times 6 plus y is equal to 21. 3 times 6 is 18. Plus y is equal to 21. And then subtract 18 on both sides. Y is equal to 3. Okay, so y is 3, x is 6. So solution is x comma y 6 comma 3. Alright. And that, my friends, is that. I would definitely take a look over this one more time. Try it out on your own. Write it by your own hand. And keep practicing. You got questions? Let me know.